Hi there, welcome to Conversion Conversations. This is Cameron, and today I'm taking a look at Transformers Shattered Glass Starscream. And this is, I guess, the third out of the first 4 or 5 original Shattered Glass figures. And I'll say this is probably the one I'm maybe the least excited about. We do have Starscream here. He is in his Shattered Glass colors, which means that he and Jetfire have, I guess they didn't swap color schemes, but he has Jetfire's color scheme. This is the Siege mold, which we've seen before a couple times now. And I think for me, there's nothing wrong with the idea or even really the execution. It's just this mold I've got already and I've explored a couple times. And the white and red just, for me, just kind of washes this guy out. We have 2 different white plastic colors. You can see kind of this cooler white color here on the wing, and then this warmer white color here. And I think part of like what I wish there was maybe a little more coolness to the whole white plastic and white paint. In certain painted white sections here, I feel like it looks a little better. It just, instead of looking like a cool, sharp white color, it's like kind of just reminds me of like unpainted white plastic, which I mean it is, but sometimes toys I feel like can pull off white better than others. But other than, I mean, he looks fine. We've got the cockpit here, this canopy area. We've got our red Decepticon symbols, our heroic Decepticon symbols. We've got that Battlestar Galactica Viper style Siege Tetrajet design. We've got a couple areas where we can clearly see like some marking here, a little bit of extra red paint on the white plastic here and here that you can kind of sand off or remove with an eraser. A little bit up here, and maybe that's part of it also, is just the white picks up flaws so easily. But yeah, other than that, I mean, it's very swooshable. On the back end, we've got our engines, which are painted very nicely. I do like that they didn't go like painted white here. I think the other Siege jets had white exhausts, but here we've got something to kind of differentiate that a little bit. We've got, his robot chest on the back, and then we do have, and this is the thing I do like, we've got his guns, and then we've got 2 segments of his sword here. He does come with an extra accessory, which I appreciate. Other than that, he zooms around just fine. Here he is next to Red Wing, and Red Wing I showed the video, I put the repro labels on, and he's got his extra little fin piece. So there they are next to each other. And I think there's just a lot more going on, especially with the repro labels. But even before that happened, like just the 2 tones of red here, the white here, it's just more interesting visually than over here. Although I do appreciate, and maybe this is because it's white, for a second I was wondering if this transparent blue cockpit piece had a silver backing. It doesn't look like it does, which is unfortunate. But yeah, like here they are next to each other. And of course, they did come with a issue number 3 of the Shattered Glass comic, which does have an alternate cover compared to the standard issue. And yeah, some cool art in here. It's been an interesting little storyline. I know they're doing more of it. Really love that Soundwave makes a strong appearance in this comic. I'm down with what they got going on, and obviously they're kind of doing the Starscream Jetfire storyline, but from the other perspective in the Shattered Glass universe, which I like. We got a real nice splash page there, some real cool line art. Yeah, so like it does, and it's a preview for King Grimlock and all that stuff. So the comic's nice, the cover's nice, and all that. The toy is fine. It is Siege Starscream, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think that this is an easy one for me to say, oh yeah, if you want it, get it. If you don't want it, easy pass. We'll go ahead and transform him real quickly. We've seen this one before. Before we do anything, I guess we'll remove the 2 sword pieces. I think we got to remove the guns first. And then the sword pieces. I do wish the guns maybe were black or gunmetal gray or something. That would have been... I think it's just so much white plastic. I don't know why Jetfire himself pulls the color scheme off. Maybe it's... You know what? Thinking about it, Jetfire has a lot more black on him. Maybe maybe Starscream needs more black contrast, like black here, or maybe black on the nose cone, just some more black to contrast with the white. So here's his sword, and it's nice blue transparent plastic with a red painted handle. Clips together very easily, and that does look pretty sweet. I know this was from another figure. I cannot remember which one it is. I should look it up. But yeah, so that's neat. And then yeah, this transformation we have seen before, so we're going to fast forward this one. And here is Starscream in his robot mode. And again, adding this more black to it does help him stand out a lot better in his robot mode design. It's one of those things where, yeah, I think like he definitely evokes the Jetfire, you know, color scheme a lot better in robot mode than he does in jet mode. The added black on the boots, the black on the top of the cockpit chest into the shoulders really helps things pop just a little more. I think I would have preferred maybe the feet to be metal, like gunmetal, and the hands to be black also or something. But it still, to me, is an improvement in compared to the jet mode. Same articulation we've seen before. You know, I always forget this bit of the transformation. Pop that flap back. There we go. Yeah, you know, head wiggle, and it's that Starscream head sculpt. It looks great. It's one where he's frowning for whatever reason. You know, nice red paint on the wings. Arms can go 360, no problem. There's a little butterfly joint here, which I appreciate. It goes out that far. Double jointed on the elbow, which I appreciate. Bicep swivel. Wrist swivel. The panel opens up if you don't hold it down, but wrist swivel. Waist swivel, no problem. Almost full Van Damme. Well, maybe it's full Van Damme. Yeah, his arms just get in the way. Legs go out plenty far, and they do have this collapsing piece, which I appreciate, to let you get those nice deep knee bends, and a little ankle and hip swivel. All the stuff you need. We've seen this before. The sword, I know I'm holding it a little too high. If you press down, it wants to pop out. But yeah, the sword looks great. I think he looks pretty decent in robot mode. Menacing. I really like the sword. I like this color scheme. Just not that impressive in jet mode. And like I said, I do have other Seekers. Here he is next to Red Wing. And I do think they look pretty good together. Obviously, you know, not actually on the same side. But what I do, you know, looking at them next to each other, I do appreciate the fact that he doesn't have battle damage. That stuff on Red Wing still really annoys me, especially they paint his shin pad white and then they do battle damage on top of that. It just looks terrible. But yeah, overall it's a good toy. Like, no real complaints about the Siege transformation or the alt mode. I like all that stuff. It's just I don't need this particular Seeker. I wanted to check him out. I was kind of 50-50 on the fence when I got him, whether I'd be keeping him. I just prefer having Red Wing in my collection. So I'd recommend picking him up if you're interested and you want just as many Seeker Tetrajets as possible. But if you do want to grab him and you don't necessarily want to pay for him, this video is a giveaway. This Starscream right here, the Shattered Glass Starscream, I'm going to be giving away. And I've got... what should my question of the day be? Oh, I've got one. Since it's Shattered Glass, what is another character you'd like to see done given the Shattered Glass treatment? I know they have infinite color schemes to choose. I like it when they do swap color schemes. I really like in this case, Starscream taking on Jetfire's color scheme. I know we do have Shattered Glass Jetfire, which I will be looking at soon. That one doesn't have like Starscream's color scheme, which is a bit of a shame. But I like it when rivals swap colors. I would like to see personally a Shattered Glass Combiner, and maybe it's Shattered Glass Menasor would be kind of neat to see. And in my mind, Menasor's rival are the aerial bots. So seeing the Menasor team in the Superion colors would be kind of neat. Yeah, so if you want to be entered to win a Shattered Glass Starscream, which I'll announce the winner next week, all you have to do is leave a comment down in the comments below this video. Say, hey, I want to be entered in the giveaway for Shattered Glass Starscream. And my answer to the question of the day, and again, the question of the day is, which character that hasn't been announced yet would you like to buy if it had the Shattered Glass color scheme? And tell me what the color scheme would be. What color scheme would you like for a Shattered Glass character? Yeah, so let me know in the comments below. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye!